First things first, this is my Pseudolithos ilensis. Part A. Hi, you're watching Patadendron. In today's video, I'm unboxing two things I got from VIVOSUN, and I'm showing you some of my favorite outside plants. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, hi, welcome, I'm Patrick and I love plants. And if you do too, you should definitely hit that subscribe button because I love going on these plenty adventures and taking you along with. So if that sounds like something that could be fun for you, then you should definitely hit that subscribe button. In today's video, we are unboxing some things. We're outside, so I have an opportunity to show you some of my outside plants, my favorite ones at least. So I'm excited about that. And I got some things from VIVOSUN. So I've been curious about composting lately, and luckily they approached me and sent me this composter. And I'm kind of scared because I'm not a handy person, but I thought to up the ante or add some steaks, add some vegan steaks to this. I have my new maidenhair fern, and we're out here. It's supposed to be full sun, so that's if the sun decides to come out, but we'll see what happens. I hope I can get it done before it starts to look ugly. But first things first, let me show you some of my favorite outside plants right now. I did not think my monkey tail cactus would be in bloom. I didn't think it'd bloom so soon. I just got this last year, and I'm glad that it's doing something. It has not really put out so much growth since planting it in this pot, but the flowers mean something. No splinters. Wouldn't that be funny if it was all covered? This is my Pseudolithos ilensis. It's done a lot of growing since I put it in here. It used to be just flat with this pot, and now it's protruding quite a bit. I just can't wait for this ilensis to flower. This is my Avonia quinaria thurstonii. It's putting out a lot of really pretty flowers. And then this is my Euphorbia. I forget the name. I'm gonna have to put the name on the screen, but it's finally about to put out a leaf. So I'm really excited to see this leaf. Maybe leaves. Now let me show you my carnivorous plants. This is my Drosera, also known as the sundew. Look, it's doing so well. I had this inside and it did not do well at all, as you could tell from all of the dead growth, all of the death in the inside. It came back to life after putting it outside. I was like,
what the heck? What do I have to lose?
I have two now. So there's this where it's just the regular, I think the regular Drosera capensis. This is the Drosera binata, which is the fork-leafed sundew. So that's exciting. This is a Venus flytrap. This is the Dionea muscipula. The cultivar's name is Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. I think it's really cool because it's very compact. Not only that, it's kind of has a jagged look to it that I love. Alright, let's unbox some stuff. VIVOSUN sent me this. I've already opened it because I was like, is this what I think it is? And it wasn't. Big thank you to VIVOSUN for sending me this care package. I was not expecting this, as this was my first time working with VIVOSUN. I thought this was such a fun touch. I appreciated it. Thank you. still do that? Looks fine. First things first. The instructions. Okay, part list. Part A. Get it? Upon receiving this, I will admit that I was really intimidated to build this thing because I am not handy whatsoever. So I'm so glad that I was able to do it. And I'll tell you, I was actually able to do this. So if you're somewhat capable of building things, then this should be a walk in the park. Now let me just state some benefits from composting. This is what got me curious about composting. Composting reduces the need for chemical fertilizers. So what you're essentially doing is breaking down all of your organic waste and material and turning it into some really nutrient-rich fertilizer or a soil amendment. What makes it so good is that it encourages the production of beneficial bacteria and fungi that break down the organic matter to create humus, and that is a nutrient-rich material. Basically, your soil will never be better. Another thing that got me curious about composting is that composting is good for the environment. It reduces waste and it helps reduce methane emissions from the landfills, which I think is so important because in that way it does help fight climate change. Now there are some cons to composting. However, buying this bin basically gets rid of all those cons. So the cons are that composting may attract pests, snakes, beavers. Wait, is that a thing? Beavers? Raccoons? But having it in a bin like this basically makes it inaccessible to any of those, like rats, snakes. Purchasing this VIVOSUN composting bin eliminates the need to dig a trench or a large hole, which sounds really, really unpleasant. And just like that, we're almost done with this bin. With a little YouTube magic, I was able to make myself look really butch and handy, so yay to that. Like I said, if I was able to do this, you could do this. Okay, so first impressions, I was kind of worried that not everything would be in the box because that always happens, but thankfully everything was there, and you know, it was hard. I had a hard time because I'm not very handy, but I got through it, and I do recommend having someone there, like as a two-person task, because it gets a little clumsy holding everything together and having to screw everything together, but here it is. I'm excited to use it, and I'll keep you guys updated on the type of soil that I get and what it does to my plants. And they also sent me this, and I'm really excited for this because I actually need it, even being in California. Let's go unbox this inside. Hey, and my maidenhair fern didn't die. It's cloudy out, but might have even put out some growth. It took that long. See that? All right, let's go inside. And then there was one package. Ooh, the packaging, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting much with it coming in this bowl mailer. This is an adjustable seating heat mat. I'm gonna use this for my alocasias, prop boxes, other cold sensitive plants. I'm gonna use this to hopefully get through the winter with minimal damage. That's what I'm thinking. I was really curious to see how big it was because I have never had a heat mat. Wow. So this can not fit that many alocasias. Alright, so it is plugged in. And that's really cool. I like that it has the actual temperature versus the set temperature of 95 degrees, as you can see here. Let's do a little temperature check. I'm feeling the warmth here, but let's see if it gets all the way over here eventually, like over here. Okay, it's been about maybe 2-3 minutes and I already feel the warmth on the other side, which is really exciting. Huge thank you to VIVOSUN for sending me all these things. I cannot wait to try these out and let you guys know how they do. I was expecting there to be instructions on how to compost, but I guess I should maybe know that if I was already buying a composter. So I'm gonna stick to the 50-50 rule of sticking 50% green things with 50% brown things and have that decompose, and hopefully it'll give me that black gold that I'm like hoping to get. As for this, I left it on and it's all warm, so that's exciting, and this is gonna get me through the winter, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see more of my plant videos, come plant shopping with me. Hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to see you in the next video. I just don't want to miss you too much, so if you could show me some love in the comments, and I'll meet you there. Bye!
Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be